welcome back. We just finished our World celebrations. We had to delay it because like our kits didn't arrive in time. So they said, oh yeah, we'll get it next week, but they didn't even have it next week. So we're just doing the deck profile for the ones that topped, which is Guru. It was, I guess it wasn't really expected, but like they played it just, I guess they have their own little meetup without the rest of the banditos. And they're like, what the, it's whatever. They did a good job. So this is gonna be Jan, Daniel, and wait, 2 Daniels, because it's the same Daniels. There's so many damn Daniels at Locals. Okay, so this is their deck profile.
So what up, guys?
Is this card for card the same thing?
Yeah, card for card the same. So I thought that during the Worlds ban list, the most represented deck would be Salamanders, especially after they won Worlds. And I didn't think combo would be very relevant at all. And I felt like this deck is really good against Salamanders because the book effect, they need 2 extenders to continue playing. And also, like, you can play deck only be 1, which is like a broken card against everything, and you can protect it. So I thought it was a good meta choice, and I came second in Swifts, and I came top 8, and Danny came top 4, is that right?
Like 4th place, I guess.
4th place and top 4.
Yeah.
So,
and what about the other Danny?
He had to knock. Sadly, I versed him in the last round, and it was a mirror match. So yeah, I won that one.
Okay.
But yeah, we played card for card on the same list, and it was really good for us. So here we go.
The other one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So we played 2 Ash. It's just the most generic hand trap. It's good against everything, obviously. I think it's just really good against high net mining. I think, to be honest, like Veiler and Imperms don't really do much against Salad because you neg a card and they can still usually end on like the link and traps and stuff, so it's not too great. But
and I think just there can only be 1, just nullifies it.
Yeah. So yeah,
there's no need for
there's no need to play Ash. There's a reason it's a 2. For the Gurus, we played a bit of a different Guru lineup. We actually played this 6. Obviously, they're good, but we played this and we actually cut the Umastrix. And if anything, we were actually going to play 2 of these because this deck does have some consistency issues sometimes. The reason we cut Umastrix was, when we were talking, we realized that this deck, people think it's like a fucking degenerate, like whatever deck, but it's actually a combo deck because every single powerful play you have requires 2 cards. You need this city, this trap, like this city, you know, like you cannot, or this with this in the grave, like there's nothing that, not a single Guru card does anything by itself. So they all require combos, and while we were drawing hands and testing, every single dead hand actually had Umastrix in it. We actually put Umastrix in the side for the mirror match because in the mirror match is really huge to banish the Gurus. But we felt like in the main deck we weren't probably gonna not be facing mirror matches of mostly Salad or whatever, and I versed 4, sorry, and yeah, it was just really good. The Monster lineup was it good for you as well?
Yeah. So the reason we both decided to go with Archer and just keep Archer in as like the one of the SUBTERROR monsters is because this card is good for any sort of monster removal rather than Umastrix, because Umastrix is harder to get on field. And yes, you can summon like turn 2 or anything, and you like automatically if you have Guru already on field, you can shuffle back anything. And it works very well against Salamangreat. Like
they start setting shit all the time after making a new one. It was just really good. Like we thought that any card that Umastrix can deal with, this can usually deal with too. So it's not a problem. And yeah, that's for the traps, the pink cards. Just ran this lineup. There's nothing to explain about these. This is the reason the deck's good because you can protect it as well. Which is super strong, and it doesn't hurt the deck at all.
Especially knowing that Salad was going to be the most represented.
Oh, sorry, we played the Solid package too. So before we were actually playing more crackdowns and more compulse, but the way we thought about it was like the reason you have trap cards in this deck is for when you don't open. It's when you don't open the combo. So these help you just guarantee leave a turn. And we felt like these 3 traps had the highest chance of us living a turn. Like even though we expected like a lot of cosmics in the main because of the Salad mirrors and all that stuff, we still felt like it's just too good not to run, and it deals with hand traps too. It's just straight. I don't know. It's just really good.
The reason for these as well is like it's probably the best deck that synergizes with this card. Because as soon as you book whatever you crack down, you get to keep it forever. So crackdown, it becomes immune to crackdown once you flip it face up again. The monster you take. And which is pretty fucking amazing.
Like even though these cards lose to Cosmic, they usually only have 1 in their hand, and if they kill like this, they can only be 1 lose, or the other traps all good. Like so, they can't Cosmic everything. Also, the reason we played this over Compulse was because we were actually expecting a lot of Pure Thunder Dragons, which didn't actually happen. But we expected it, and we felt like taking this in the Pure Thunder matchup, it just shuts down their whole deck. They can't play because it's really irrelevant.
But this negates their effects.
Yeah, they can't search. So it's actually really good.
No, I mean like this negates your effects.
It doesn't negate anything.
It doesn't negate it. Yeah. So you can take Colossus, book it, and flip it, and then just lose. So
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Use it against them as well.
Yeah. It's also really good in the mirror match, came up a bit. But yeah, for our hand trap ratio, if you notice, we only play the 2 Ash. We actually play these instead. These were Veilers before. The reason I personally preferred Veiler was because I didn't want the deck to be too back row reliant, going game 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Because I know people are going to side evenly to win whatever. So I didn't want to just have like 5 sets and just play them that evenly.
Yeah.
So we think we need to get an issue with a card in the side deck.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to lose to... We didn't want to lose the call by the grave or whatever.
Yeah.
So you put this in. And
Okay. So is there anything that you would be like, oh, second, like the last minute you would change?
to be honest, the very last card that we were thinking of cutting was actually one of these. What were we putting instead? Remember? We forgot. But
the second Archer.
Yeah, this is the 3 last cards of the deck. Was that
second Archer?
Yeah, it might have been second Archer.
The reason as well that we decided on the imperms is as well as because like going second, they have a Colossus on board and you don't have a good hand. If you have a hand that has a lot of search, so duality, terraforming, hidden city itself, this can just shut it off.
Yeah, we were expecting a lot of good on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and for the spells, just a 6 spots. The deck has a lot of fucking consistency issues sometimes.
Yeah.
So it just helps. Let's play that. Oh, it's Upstart Goblin. We're gonna play Upstart Goblin.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. But we decided to play that Imperm instead.
Yeah.
So these 4. When we were testing, the biggest problem we felt the deck had was going second. Obviously, it's a trap deck, and like, it's really hard to break a board going second because you don't have any spell on trap removal, and for Guru, like, it's weak. So even if you book their guy, they have a balance and stuff, like, it's just shit.
Yeah.
So
you want to hit the Rage in the Roar before
Exactly.
So we felt the card that has the greatest chance of us actually coming back was Poly. So if you Poly their links, obviously, like, they can't use their Roar. Maybe we probably still lose it anyway, but yeah, we just felt this card was too good to run. Like, there's a reason it's semi-limited, and we put it in. Yeah. We bumped it up from 1 to 2. And for the Cosmics, I don't know. It's a 1-for-1 with the salad traps. Like, it's good. Like, it banishes it. Anything else?
Yeah. If you think about it, like with the deck doesn't have a lot of like spell and trap removal in general. Like, Fiendess can negate activations of continuous cards, but besides that, there's nothing else. And this banishing is a huge deal.
It's very, like, against Striker and stuff, like, just banishing is a big deal. They can't get it back, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And the last spell cards were obviously the 3 cities and the 3 core buys and the terraforming. Core buy is just insane in this deck. It's ridiculous against Salad, and it ensures your cities and your whatever's go through turn 1. Because getting the first Fiendess or the first final battle is so important to get the deck rolling. There's only explain it with these. That's the main deck. It goes 40 cards. For the side deck, we play the 3rd Cosmic. I don't know.
Yeah.
1 Umastrix. This is strictly for the mirror match because obviously the 3 of us are playing the deck, so we didn't want to like not have it because it's really big.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a crackdown war. But this card's just insane. Anything else?
It's also effective, like very effective against rogue decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good, like banishing shit.
Yeah. And 3 evenly.
How was that one?
I didn't resolve this once for the whole event. Yeah.
So
sorry.
Whose idea was to side these?
Well, we thought this was just a staple in the side deck.
It's a very good going second card.
Yeah,
for
against
a deck that's
any
very weak.
any deck. Against weaker players, like you can like poly their 2 guys, make this.
Yeah.
Because this is only 2k. You can crash with the Stalio, and if they protect the Stalio, which they usually will, then you can evenly afterwards.
Yeah.
So that usually, Yarton told me that, but I didn't think about it. But yeah, that never really happens. But it just baits out Raw, I guess. Like if you know where the Raw is, you can like Cosmic it and use just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we just thought it was like a generic, like same for this, just generic good side deck cards.
Bang.
Yeah. The 3 Crows. These were insane. Like, he wasn't too sold on the card, but for me, this put him, because I versed so many Salads, and I also lost every single die roll against them, apart from 1. And this card has put in work. So I 2-0 them post side every time, and it was insane.
I was very blown away at how effective this card is going second.
Yeah, just hitting a spinny, because if you have, there can only be 1 that only outs Foxy, and if you just crow it, it's hard for them to get another 1 in the grave.
Yeah.
And it's just super good. People don't expect it either for some reason.
Because they use their grave as an extender a lot of the time.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
being
Yeah.
through grave.
Us too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We played 2 white tap. This was just going first because we knew some decks would make us go first. I mean, we kind of scared of evenly. It's literally solely for evenly.
Also good in the mirror.
Yeah, it's good in the mirror too.
Yeah.
And then for the last 3 cards, we wanted more hand traps against like Rogue and Combo because we only play 5 with 3 versus 2 Ash. And we felt like this was the most generic card that was good to okay against everything. So we put it in.
What did you ogre the whole day?
Nothing. I sided them, but I just didn't see it.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't even side them myself.
Yeah, but in theory, they should have been
Is
good.
the extra deck just like super potent targets?
Yeah, for the extra deck, it's pretty much like whatever you want. But we played these. Before playing Compulse, we played more fusions for the poly targets, obviously, and for extravagance. But because of playing crackdowns, there was some awkward situations where we couldn't get rid of the links or whatever. And this was insane versus Striker for crackdown, like the Shizuku kind of and end phase, whatever, Karate, and link into this because this is the one they make the least, right? So yeah, we put that in. This was these just good great cards.
Yeah. These came up for me like the 2 Nightmares came up for me in like the Rogue matchups.
Me
like,
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So versing, I had a matchup against Lost World Dinos with like Dark Warrior Engine.
Was it Anthony or Sam?
I was Anthony.
Okay,
And Lost World being unfielded token is very hard to deal with. With SUBTERROR, like you can't use your Guru effects. Like you still have cards you can use. But having this as an out to that, like, is very handy.
Yeah, and the rest of the ones are just poly targets. We felt like this was better than the Starving Venom. Because the negating effect.
You mean this? This is better than.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is better than Starving Venom, the negative effect one.
Yeah.
So you play 3 of those and 1 of the other, just so we don't like banish all of them for extravagance. Same for the Salamanders. We play 1 of these and 3 of this. This one's sort of niche. This one's probably just better because it's bigger.
Yeah.
And it helps with the game. We played 1 of these. We had a spot, so we thought if it was Cyber Dragons, it comes up, it comes up. And play 3 Mud Dragons because this is the most generic one against like all the rogue decks and random decks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's the deck.
There we go.
Yeah,
all right. So then we're gonna have another one next week. I'm not sure if all 3 of you are gonna be able to go. Are you going? Maybe.
Oh, we got some good news, by the way. Top 8 gets the envelope. So you got one. You also got one. Yes, you got one as well.
Holy shit, that's good. That's hella good. That's pretty good.
Thanks for watching, guys.
All right.
Subscribe. Lost
Good
my
job,
needles.
guys. Good job. Good job.